2 weeks ago, I had the pleasure to listen to legend New Jersey boy Kerri Chandler, who had the generosity to speak very openly to us and give me a little interview. So I decided to make a tribute to Kerri Chandler for all his contribution in all his productions and his great spirit. Did you used to have a radio show on Push FM?
Which one?
Push FM.
Yeah.
I had a radio show on Push FM also.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I'm Sophie.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was fun to know.
Nice to see you. Do you remember we were like very new DJs, like 2006, 2008? Sophie and Kerri. Yeah, that's me. I'm so.
I always wonder who you are. No.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta keep in touch, please.
Yes. You know, I learned to DJ on Push FM.
That's crazy. Thank you.
That's amazing. You have achieved so much since Push FM.
You know what the funny damn thing is to me? It's like, this is what I love, seeing
Girls?
this.
Yeah. Yeah. The true love, the true passion.
The next generation coming in is badass. I love it. It's like my favorite. It keeps me alive because I came here and I was like, I don't know anybody here. So the first thing I was like, damn, I'm here alone. I'm in the hotel room the whole day. Like, just this is a pretty place. Watching the beach. Oh yeah, have a little,
Now this place is serious.
The fact that they wake up and I'm like, damn, nobody's here. I know. Then it's just like that. That just like that.
Kerri Chandler, welcome in Marseille and thank you for the lovely music at the Spartacus.
Oh, thank you for so much for coming down and hanging out with me and having a wonderful time. It's such a nice time to come here, and I haven't been here in years, so to come back and have this kind of reception is beautiful. Thank you.
This is a very sharp club here. They are very knowledgeable about music and the DJs are great as well.
I can tell. I mean, everybody's like stayed to the end and we're very, very receptive and open to everything. And playing with the residents here, it was too much fun. I can't wait to do it again, actually.
You know what? I cannot stop remembering our times at Push FM,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that was funny when you came up, when you were telling me that, definitely, when I was hanging out at Push and doing that stuff. It's just, God, man, beautiful memories.
I was not even a DJ at the time. I was just like a tiny, little step into the house music. But you were already there, and I remember all these reunions we used to make, to make the unofficial radio into the FM and all these things.
I can't remember so much going on all these years, and I'm just happy to be around doing what I love.
Kerri, it has been a lot happening since all this time.
You know what? I just become more aware of everything around me and all the new DJs around me and the new scene, and I really, really embrace it. And I love all these new people I meet. It's such a beautiful energy, and it just feels like I'm being welcomed into everyone's like home. And I put my feet up on everyone's couch, and they let me. It's like kind of going into the refrigerator and saying, "Hey, let me get up here." So yeah, it's kind of cool.
That's cool. But you have made a lot of productions.
Oh man, I lost count a long time ago.
Very famous ones as well.
Yeah, but it's nice to see. I really I'm really humble because it's just like honestly my life's work, and for someone to come and ask me to play something that felt like it was a part of my life, it really it humbles me. I really am grateful that people come to see me and ask for some things I've actually made. To do something you love for your life, that's all I could ever want.
That's actually the reward, right? When somebody comes and asks you to play this music, which is yours, and that's the reward.
It's wonderful to see people come down and it's on people put it on their phones and they kind of look, text it up to me, and I'm like really shocked because I'm like, wow, that song, and it's a really young crowd. This like last week even, like this guy was like 18 and I was in Croatia, and it was such an amazing thing. And he said, and this made me laugh a little bit. He says his mom introduced him to my music, and I was like, what? And she says, yeah. And he said, we all took a picture and we all had like fun, and it was just really interesting how he knew like my back catalog, and he wasn't even born. So it was like, wow, this is, it's mind blowing to kind of think about it.
But this is to tell you, good music is good music, and that doesn't go away. It's just basic, good music and quality.
Yeah, I hope to put out quality music. I really do. I put my heart into it. That's all I can really say about that.
How many hours a week or a month do you spend in the studio?
Not as much as I want. Honest to God, I'm on the road more right now than I have been in the studio. But I hope to slow down a bit and go back into the studio in September.
That's great. So you have been now a resident of Circo Loco in Ibiza at DCDS for quite some time, have you?
Oh yeah, no, they welcomed me right on in. I mean, the first party was the reopening, and yeah, these boys are like family to me, and we just did an album together, like most of us. It's called Chaos Theory, and everyone contributed to it, and it's something I wanted to do before the DC10 opening, and we all got together and we all kind of trade mixes, and it's really like a wonderful awakening for me. It's like a rebirth going into what I'm doing again, and I feel like I've started all over again from scratch, and I love it because it keeps me excited and inspired, and it's very, very heartfelt, and all of us are very, very much so pushing each other forward, and we really, really care about each other. We all keep in touch with each other, it's a very, very heartfelt thing, and I'm very grateful to have such beautiful friends who are so talented.
That's amazing. And the Martinez brothers.
Oh, they're like my little brothers. I was just telling you earlier, we actually started a jazz band. We have a jazz trio, and we mess around, and just we go for it. I play upright bass, and the boys, they play drums and keys, and we kind of swap instruments, and it's really, really cool. We just kind of do what we love, and I've known them since they were like early teens, like 12, 13, and I remember the first time I got an email from I think it was Stevie, and it was such a nice thing to see and see how he developed, and it's I couldn't be prouder.
That's amazing. Actually, I'm a songwriter to start with. This is how I came to Push FM originally, as a songwriter, and I write songs in jazz. So I'm very glad to know that you play the bass as well.
Yeah, that was my very first instrument. I played upright bass. And it's a really funny story. I wanted to actually get out of class, and the only instrument that was actually left was an upright bass. It was upright bass or timbales or flute, and I'm like, there's no way I'm playing a flute. No. Timbales are just boring. It's like, I don't want to do that. So the only thing left was upright bass, and I took right to it, and I just kept at it. And I think I started at maybe 11, 12 years old. And the most interesting part about it was trying to bring it back and forth from home and learning it.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. True talent, and without losing any quality throughout the years, and just getting the respect more and more. So thank you very much, Kerri Chandler, to give us this beautiful interview on Ibiza Hott Radio, and so very nice to see you.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And congratulations again with the show, and I hope everyone is enjoying.
Thank you.
Where Brooklyn at? See that?
Police are up your ass, now you're running up in Brooklyn. Mayor Ghoulies and he's up your crack, now you're running up in Brooklyn.
But you should tread lightly, running up in Brooklyn. But you should tread lightly, running up in Brooklyn.
Yes, we had one foot in the gutter, another on Trident. Got my finger on the pulse of something real, so it's time to take a stand. Brooklyn stands for equality, integrity, and it's where I live, and it's where I live, it's where I live, it's where I live,
It's where I live.
it's where I live, it's where I
Up in Brooklyn, fine girls running up in Brooklyn, dope DJs running up in Brooklyn, fat spliffs running through Brooklyn, getting smoked and burned up in Brooklyn.
So the next time I see you running up in Brooklyn, give me a pound and keep it moving while you're running up in Brooklyn.
But don't get too crazy running up in Brooklyn. Don't get too moody running up in Brooklyn.
We got no time for you and this and that while you running up in Brooklyn. While you're running up in Brooklyn. There's a running up in Brooklyn. Watch your back, running up in Brooklyn. Keep it moving up in Brooklyn. Give me a pound and keep stepping up in Brooklyn. All things might not be so nice while you're running up in Brooklyn. Wipe your feet when you come into my house. When you're running up in Brooklyn, running up in Brooklyn. Keep it moving, keep it real, keep it safe, or you might have to rethink your thoughts about running up in Brooklyn. You might have to rethink your thoughts about running up in Brooklyn. Running up in Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Running up in Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Bear running up in Brooklyn. Oh, that style running Brooklyn. A Crown Heights is a running Brooklyn. Fort Greene running Brooklyn. Kim Lightfoot running up in Brooklyn. DJ E-Man running up in Brooklyn. Bo Camacho comes to Brooklyn. Kerri Chaos and Dennis up in Brooklyn. Jerome Sydenham is up in Brooklyn. Phil D is up in Brooklyn. Khalil Shabazz, he's up in
know a place where we can go. It's called downtown. You know what I'm saying? Downtown. Yeah. You know, where we used to go. You know, like we used to do. Downtown. You know what I'm saying, baby? We're gonna go downtown. That's where the action is, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go downtown. You know, that's the way we used to do. That's the way we like it. It's gonna go deep. You gonna get dark. We gonna go down. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. Down. Like we used to do.